It's morning time. It's foggy. Yesterday was foggy too. The sun starts to rise up, and it's so foggy outside that it's just a blanket of white that sort of goes from a hazy black to a low gray to eventually it's almost like a misty white. It's almost like a fireplace scrolling through. You only see about 10 feet through it. It's just so thick and soupy. But it's glowing. It's enough to light your room up for all of you all that were asleep after the long day yesterday. All of our students have been told that today is a day off. The whole school basically shuts down and lets everyone sort of get acquainted to how the week was. Several people had multiple classes. Some had less than others. But we've been getting study assignments and we've been getting classes. And today is a day of rest and reflection. The school knows that you all have families in and out of school. And many of the teachers leave to actually go spend time with their families that don't normally have time to get away. It's a shame it's such a foggy day. They believe it's probably going to be foggy for a lot of the day. You will not have a knock at the door like normal because there will be no Omni. Omni will not be sending out your class assignments. So the neocons will not come and knock and tell you where class is. So we're not going to talk about what you did the night before. So we will talk about what you do in the morning. So we go to a particular room. What is on this door of a certain privateer this morning?
This morning, the seas are high. The boat is closer to the door, and the shell has made its way up to the boat. It's dark and gloomy and raining in the background. The shining porthole above is not to be seen today.
No porthole today, huh? So we go through the door and into the room. What are you doing? Are you still in bed? Have you gotten up before sunrise?
I awake sweating, screaming, Marianne! Marianne! I clothe myself and put on my armor. I storm out of the room, and I'm going down into town, down to the docks for memory's sake.
Oh, so you're going to go down to the docks today. Okay. So we venture over, surprisingly, a couple doors down. And what do we have on another room? A door of a tiefling.
Still the black inkwell, but this time, instead of a green aura, is flaming red aura around the door.
So it's like a deep onyx, and then so there's sort of like
almost like a flame in the dark, almost like a flame around in the darkness.
Okay. So is the door? Does it look more like the door is absorbing the flame, or the flame coming out of the door?
Flame coming out of the door.
Okay. So, and we go through the door and into the room. Are you up already?
Meditating.
So he was meditating. So, okay. So, are you meditating what you want to do for the day?
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep. Seeing if what comes to me, what comes to mind, where I need to adventure for the day. And there's a certain district that comes to mind that I may need to take a stroll through. I may have some unfinished business.
okay. So we venture down into another room. It's a room of a certain paladin whose family started at 0 and now it's, well, who knows how many. Because it seems like every time he wakes up, there are more of his family. Are there any quacks coming from this room?
Oh, I'm sure that there's a ton of quacks.
So you said there's a ton, so there's going to be a ton because of what you said. What is on your door?
Oh, it's still a duck.
You only have
and a
half the
peach.
door, by the way. The other half has now been allocated to Quacker Shack.
Nice. And there is a loaf of bread that separates
Like
the line.
Like garlic bread or something. Like garlic
Yeah,
bread through.
the line between my half and his half is separated by a big long loaf of bread.
Okay, so do you want the bottom or the top?
I'm taking the top.
Okay, so what's on the top half of the door?
It's still the same. It's a peach and a duck.
Okay, so it's very simple.
Very simple.
Nothing
So-
if not consistent.
So on the bottom, there is. It looks like there's hundreds of loaves of bread there, and it shows a little duck, like a duckling, so holding a doll of Dawn in his arm. Looking like it's like holding it on top of the bread. It's not a full grown.
No pins.
No, he's just like
That'd be
embracing
perfect.
it and holding it.
Oh.
And it's like, that's what's on the bottom of the door. So and we peel in, and first off, I'm gonna tell you there's 10 Quacker Jacks in there.
Only 10?
There's only 10. The rest are already up and about.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh.
8, 9, 10.
So they're all sitting around,
You're
and and Alpha Quacker Jack is telling them a story about how Dawn loves him. So he's been and that he will love them too, all and equally, because he doesn't play favorites. While he's giving this story, and they're all hanging on the words of Quacker Prime, what are you doing?
I'm laying in the bed listening to the story.
Are you trying to pretend to be asleep? Or
Nope, I'm just laying there, just kind of just leaned up against the pillow and my head on the headboard, and I'm just
like still. Okay.
I'm just listening.
Just listening where he's telling about the love of his life has dedicated himself to him. So and he goes, go forth and spread the love of Dawn today. So as he will be with Dawn wherever Dawn goes. So what is Dawn thinking about doing today?
Well, knowing that today is a day off, do not have any studying to do, I just have my Quacker Jack to love on. I look at Quacker Jack and I say, Quacker Jack, how about we take a little stroll out of town today?
I have little legs. All I can do is little strolls, but I'm in.
You're in? Good.
He
I
said,
was
but,
hoping you'd say that.
he said, but I expect you, if it's too far for you
Oh,
to
I
carry
mean,
me.
I expected that, so I'm gonna see if I can't fasten up something where you can just ride on one of my shoulders, or even on my head if you want to ride on it. So
Head it is.
I knew that was coming.
So, okay. So we shift over to another room. This room's not been used all week, but what's on the door of Pepper's?
Well, last time I think it was a blank slate, wasn't it?
Yeah, you blanked it.
Yeah.
So what is it today?
Still a blank.
Clouds.
Clouds.
Just clouds.
Just clouds, huh?
Just clouds.
All right. Are they light? Are they dark?
Great.
Just gray.
Kind of in between.
So it's just like cotton.
The whole
ball,
door is
the
just
whole
covered in
door.
clouds. There's no sky peeking through. It's just clouds. That's it. Cut and dry.
Okay, so we flow into the room. What is Pepper doing?
She's not in the room.
She's already gone.
She snuck up early, went out, went home,
So all right, so you
snuck into the kitchen,
so
got a loaf of bread, and snuck back to campus.
so you went home and you went to Aang's. You went to Aang and Scarlett's
Mm-hmm.
home to get bread.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you've come and so what door are you knocking on?
Dawn's.
Are you knocking on Dawn's door?
And I'm seeing the split in the door. Now,
Yeah,
is
you
the
see the-
bottom actually open?
Yes.
Or
Oh well,
Like-
there's really
like
there's,
it was a little doggy door?
there's really no
A ducky
there's
door?
really no doorknobs or whatever. They sort of open and close with you. They're sort of magically linked to you.
Okay.
So of course you can, if you walk up, you can push it in. But if you
Okay,
come
so
to the-
I'll knock, but basically I've got this wrapped loaf of bread
All right.
that will
well, he's
have-
laying down. So
No,
of
I know,
course,
I'm
so
not going to walk in.
no,
I'm
I'm
just
saying
gonna
no,
push
I'm
it
saying
and sit it on
no.
the
He's
floor.
laying down. So if you knock, there's
Okay.
there's 10 Quacker Jacks there.
And
so
that's
so the
fine,
bottom half of the
but
door.
what
opens.
I just enough to slip a loaf
Oh
of
no!
bread in.
Like you knock, so the door's gonna, the bottom half of the door's gonna open, and there are the 10 Quacker Jacks in there, and then Quacker Prime is behind them. So it says, "The bread lady," And now the ducks wobble out and have surrounded you.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Good morning, guys. I brought you some breakfast. And I
So,
just set it down
you
and
just
I
put
walk
it-
out. Like, I was never intending to stay. Just slipping them
So
some
you
bread
put
and
it
I'm
at
out.
the doorway. So one of them reaches out and just sort of slides in the room, and Quackerjack Fromm is looking at you, and he just sort of shuts the door
Yep.
and quacks at you in a not a harsh way, because you can't understand what he says.
Yep.
And he says, "Wasn't that nice? But next time she needs to bring 10." He's like, "Dawn, tell her next time it needs to be at least 10."
Oh, bother.
So you want me to tell her that, or would you rather have one of your
That door shut and I'm
couple
going.
hundreds
Where do you go?
versions of yourself?
Where do you go after
Back home.
back?
Home. Scarlet's.
So
Yes.
you go back to Scarlet and Eggs. Okay, so that's where you head. And the last door we're going to visit for now is down the way. And what is on this door of a certain ranger?
Her door is covered in IST mist, not that mist with like shadowy figures and red.
So it's sort of hazy. Okay.
Yep.
Like the bread. Is it like the? Is it like recreating where you left the loaves of bread? Is it mist under the canopy of trees? Like what you did, or
No, it's just like mist is covering the whole picture, so the picture's not clear.
okay? So there's bread there, and it's like
And
snowy, misty. Okay.
yes, and
Okay.
like people, but you can't see the people, and
So everything's like in shadow, but the bread's not in shadow.
right, it's the
But
only thing that
everything.
stands out.
So it's like there's bread, and it's almost like dimply, misty, like something started, and it was.
Yeah.
All right. So very. What color is it?
What color is the mist?
What
Or
color
what
is your
color
door?
is what?
What color is the door? Like I said, it can sort of change.
My door is probably like blue like this today.
No, so okay.
Yeah.
It's very blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because blue's not a happy color.
So, all right. So, we go inside. What are you doing?
I'm packing a small shoulder bag thing and getting ready to go home for the day.
All right. So, Bark's in there, of course. So he's sort of
Bark's
balled,
going with me.
just sort of balled up into the corner.
Yep, he's just waiting to see what we're doing today.
So, are you done packing? Or are you ready to go now?
I'm putting the very last things in there, make sure there's some treats. Not bread for Bark, but treats for Bark, and
Okay.
then I'm going home.
So you're gonna go to the train. All right. So you'll require the train. Pepper does not require the train. Dawn, are you gonna go on foot? There's really not a train up that way.
Yeah, I'm
so
like, I don't
you remember you walked
I
you walked
walked
in
in,
last, so you'll
so-
walk back because it's not like it's super far.
Yeah. I knew it was an hour or something.
Yeah. Does Mist require the train?
How far is that district? Is it?
It's right down from the school. So, and I know John will need the train. So okay. So with this, we will venture off to the various segments because no one ended up going together today. So we might come back near the end of the day after. But how this will go, each segment will be about 15-20 minutes there, so just keep that in mind. Some might go a hair longer depending on what happens, intensify, but if it goes too long, we'll bounce to someone else and we'll come back. Okay?